to the Steampunk fashion show. This year we are featuring an Acme theme. So welcome to the Steampunk Acme fashion show at Gaslight Gathering 2015. Do I need a microphone? Can you guys hear me? Sylvia, can you hear me? Yes. Oh, you know what though? I'm starting to get a headache. Testing. I'd first like to thank our wonderful sound person, Barney, for setting up the sound. Thank you so much, Barney.
Yay, Barney!
Barney rocks. I'd also like to introduce all my volunteers. They're all named Lisa. Raise your hands, Lisa. Actually, really, 3 of us are named Lisa, and one is Teresa, and one is, what is it? Smokey. So, it's the Lisa, Smokey, Teresa Club. So, and also I'd like to thank Anastasia Hunter for putting on a fabulous Gaslight Gathering 2015. So, I know, it's so sad. If you guys see her walking around the convention, which it's hard to do because she's very busy, please thank her, give her a pat on the back. Don't hug her because at this point in time I wouldn't want anyone to hug me. It's hot. But tell her thank you and what a great job she's doing. So, what have you guys enjoyed about Gaslight so far?
Everything.
Oh, come on, let's see. How many of you have done the puzzle room? Has anyone done the puzzle room? Oh, back there. Oh, Alice, did you like it? How many of you have solved the puzzle room? Oh, pretty. Chirp, chirp. No, that's really cool because it took me like 2.5 hours with my team, so don't feel bad. Let's see, what else are we doing? The teas. Is anybody going to the teas? Yes. Can I have a Lisa come over here and grab my parasol? I only need it when I'm in the sun. It's so nice having minions. I just love them. Such a cute minions. Look at her hat. Isn't she adorable? What else are we doing? The vendor room is amazing this year. Oh my God. Did you guys get in there? Who spent money in there already? Who spent too much money in there already? I understand it's going to be some sort of a speakeasy this evening. So, if you haven't already, I would encourage you to approach one of the one of the Atlantean. Because they're walking past me, they distracted me with their beauty. Contact one of the Atlantean Foundation members to get the password for the speakeasy if you're 21 or over. Sorry, kids. But there are other things going on tonight too. They'll be showing movies and all kinds of things. We have a governor's ball tonight. Who will be attending the governor's ball?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that'll be fun. I think we're about ready backstage. Are you guys ready? Okay, without further ado, if you don't know me already, my name is Lisa Baca. I'm director of this year's fashion show, and I'm really excited to present it to you. These people back here have worked so hard, and you know they love you and they love what they're doing because they're back there standing in the sun waiting to be introduced. So please cheer for the models as they come out. The more enthusiasm you show, the better the show will be, I can guarantee it. At this point, I'd like to introduce our wonderful MCs. I wrote a nice thing about them, but my eyes are so blurry from the sweat. Isn't that sad? It's so hot here. I am going to read it. Let me get the show started by introducing to our wonderful MCs. I cannot say enough wonderful, exciting things about our MCs. You guys might know them individually as Evelyn or Eve or Fawn, and Nikolai or the Bear. Nick de la Muerte. And they are with a performance group known as Cirque de Bête. Have you guys heard of them? They have performed at steampunk conventions all over the Southwest. Queen Mary, Wild Wild West Con, and they have graciously agreed to come here today and MC the fashion show. So I can't thank them enough. I encourage you to look them up, look up the website. They do a fabulous show. Unfortunately, they won't be doing any circus shows this weekend, so this is the only chance we get to see them perform. So we're gonna take it for all it's worth, because this is a rare opportunity. I thank you so much, Nikolai and Eve. You guys are the best. Take it away.
Thank you, Lisa. Everyone give it up for Lisa.
together.
Oh, at least nobody put the leash on Nikolai.
Oh no. Why did you give him a mic? That's dangerous. You don't want to know what happened last time.
Oh, and we're Hey.
Alright, like she said, I am Eve Wright. I call the shots.
And I pour 'em.
And we'll drink them all later.
I am Nikolai de la Muerte, the large animal trainer in Little Wise Acre. That's all I'm going to say.
Sure, yeah, there's
hey.
children in the audience.
What's up, children? That's weird.
Like Lisa said, we want to make sure that everybody is getting applause. We're going to practice for a second. Don't go like this. Well,
That was neat.
Awesome.
Cool.
We want something more like this. Alright, let's practice one more time. Now like this. Oh, good. I saw some great disinterested people over there. Let's try excitement one more time.
You know, I thought my side can be louder than your side.
I will take that challenge.
Oh, all right.
All right,
Okay,
go
you're
first.
doing so bad, you let it roar. Here we go, and let them have it.
Alright guys, we need to start a riot. Ready?
Oh, man, we got ourselves a loud bunch. Okay,
I
now,
think we should get this started.
we got to get this party rolling. Eve, you go ahead and get someone set up and ready to go, and I will tell a crappy joke. Hey!
Hey!
Okay,
Wait, I've got one. You didn't even need to tell a joke.
Sweet!
Wait, how are you going to do this? You can't even read.
Oh, nice.
He's illiterate or illegitimate. Well, he's both. Our first model is Marty McFlaggerton. Great Scotch. Our next item offers us a sneak peek at things to come. The Acme hoverboard. Make flying a part of your everyday with this latest invention from the Lone Pine Labs. It features 1.21 gigawatts of fully fluxed power with a capacity to reach speeds of up to 88 miles per hour. Without handlebars or wheels, this beauty is light as air but can carry over 300 pounds. Now that's heavy. The Acme hoverboard will be available on October 21st of this year. It is sure to carry you into the future and back in style.
Next up, we have Willa Cheatham, sales representative of the Acme Firearms Division. Now, Willie Cheatham, he is here. He's wearing a Stacey Adams boots. How he got her boots, I don't know. Worsted wool pants and matching vest. They look quite best on him. Blue and white striped shirt and banker's collar. Will I Cheatham? He sure will. Red bow tie because, hey, bow ties are sexy. And then a black Prince Albert frock coat. It's way too hot. You saw him take it off. And his very, very tall derby.
All you extraterrestrial biologists know it's dangerous trying to capture a 3,000-pound pterosaurus. Acme has heard your cries for help, and we have produced the latest in the stasis micro ray gun. I call it Ronnie. And it's lightweight, normally with 2 hands, but you can do it with 1 hand. I didn't know it was charged. Oh my God.
You're dangerous.
I placed the next guest in stasis. Matt Smith.
Thank you very much.
Quite shocking. Or should I? All right, our next group of models is the Atlantean Foundation. Shocking items and beautiful. Now, do tell us, could one of you tell us, what is the Atlantean Foundation?
The Atlantean Foundation is a group of explorers, scientists, and adventurers who seek out unknown places and bring back the artifacts for their value in science and things.
Science!
Come on, we can do this skate coordinated. Ready? There we go.
Lady Boucher, our resident phyologist, studies fairy creatures. She has the Acme Hibernian Laboratories Mark I Fairy Deatomizer, and of course her sample collection pack here on her back, where she does have a few specimens in stasis currently. They die otherwise if you don't keep them in stasis. Then we have Colonel Flasher in the air, who's in charge of security for us. And then myself, in my military uniform from the 4th Royal Irish Dragoons Air Mobile, as was shown in the conflict of Mars, so recently victorious we've returned from.
I'm Jonas Slate. I'm a bushwhacker, rum runner, no good scoundrel. Crossblades with me. I'm ready for a fight, whether it be the bullets, tea, or blades.
Thank you, Atlanteans. Next up, we have the courageous Colonel Weatherby.
Colonel Weatherby at your service. Today I'll be demonstrating the bicameral actuating zenith oscillating ordnance kinetic amplifier, or bazooka for short. The bazooka during peacetime, my ammunition typically carries vodka and cranberry juice. During wartime, we use chronological distortion fluid. This slows time, this accelerates it. We're out there protecting the timeline for you.
Next on our list is a Captain Valiant, Dieselpunk time travel and gunslinger extraordinaire. The Captain is wearing an original, one-of-a-kind Dieselpunk outfit of a brown suede cap, gunmetal goggles, classic striped shirt, brown military pants, and black leather French boot gaiters, oh la la, and brown leather ankle boots. His accessories are a pocket watch, a sundial compass wrist cuff, a number 13, oh honey, that's so unlucky, brigade arm bracer, and several awesome Dieselpunk weapons, including a trench dagger, a flintlock pistol, and a unique Dieselpunk bullwhip made of leather and metal, which can be used against zombies. But our captain's most revered weapon is his airship pirate Widowmaker Thundergun, also known as a blunderbuss, which was made in England of the finest oak and brass. Give him a hand!
Next up is simply Cornelius, a wandering thinker and tinkerer. He has a brain-stimulating top hat designed from high-yielding resilient material, which helps facilitate higher brain functionality, paired with smokestack to blow off excess fumes. His Trans-Future Box, a retrofitted Wile E. Coyote Acme device comprised of unstable, uncertain molecules, which probably explains its unreliability. Master Coyote used this device in secret to foresee possible future results of plans, though it only worked 22% of the time. Retrofitted by Cornelius himself, the twin dilithium crystals housed in a gold-pressed platinum unit, bringing forecasting up to an impressive 65%. Please give it up for Cornelius!
Next up is a very special friend of everybody I've ever met. Doc Phineas! These folk are steampunk Illuminati time travelers. Ooh, conspiracies. Harry and Doc have just returned from a long sojourn in Egypt. Doc is a Freemason and Shriner that was executed in 1882 in Indianapolis. His time travel device is a gaslight case designed by Dr. Browie.
Grassy Steampunk.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I assume you met him. Of course you met him. That's how he made it. Oh, shows what I know. We've only corresponded by mail. Doc is bringing the gaslight to Gaslight. Harry's attire is from the, Rajasthan?
Rajasthan.
Thank you. And gold threads. Give it up for Doug, Phineas, and Harry.
Next up we have Yuli Springer, steampunk designer and couturier. Yuli Springer is stunning as always in her fuchsia and copper brown. Yuli designs couture local steampunk clothing exclusively for her label Y Designs. Anchoring this design is one of our patented button tab corsets, topped by a stunning jacket in fuchsia satin covered by French lace. Ooh la la. Why Designs is the name to remember when you wish to look truly stunning. Julie Springer.
Next up, we have a wonderful family group of models. We have the Tinker Fairies and the Captain. Ooh, 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Their wings are from Fancy Fairy Wings and Things. And I believe the captain's cat is with her today. It's on her gear, and she's also wearing a hat from Ladybirds Haberdashery. Give it up for the Tinker Fairies and the Captain.
Next up is Mark Hove, Mr. Big. Mark is carrying his Acme/Remington M1895 plunger gun for all of your long-distance plumbing and object retrieval needs. Complete with a deluxe bandolier for quick releases. This gun is built from a modified novelty redneck plunger toy with custom parts by his son in Gears and Robot Rusty Junk Emporium. Give it up for
Our next model is a saucy bachelor from Worcestershire. That's a sauce, isn't it? It's no more. He is on his way to a wedding nuptials to a mysterious English countess. After their honeymoon and humanity falls, he will resume his role as the ringmaster of a Piccadilly circus.
I'm getting married in the morning. Oh, the bells, we're going to church. Oh, let's get on with it.
Now we're going to take a small break from our sponsors from Acme. The Roadrunner, the fastest, speediest, and always chased by the Coyote, constantly hungry. He is utilizing his patented Acme hatchet and fork for all of those tough bones to get through. Chasing her down using the Acme rocket, and it takes off, and it fires! It's working marvelously! And, oh, he missed the target! He is gone and lost forever! Next up is George Lavender, Acme Steampunk rocket launcher. The Coyote buys the rocket launcher, and he often chases after the Roadrunner. As you can see, it's a tripod, allowing for exceptional accuracy using this patented Acme rocket. It does take a time to assemble, but that's how all good things go, right? IKEA, I think, is a good company.
And it's supposed to be kind of kludgy, because that's the way it was.
As he's setting it up, I noticed that he's got a flux capacitor. It helps out when chasing down a Roadrunner, helps re-aim missed rockets. Again, Acme, the finest rockets in the world, never need to be re-fired. Oh, it's dangerous. And we're almost there. It's almost up. I don't know. There's children over there. I'd watch out.
This is going to be very anticlimactic if it doesn't blow up. Oh good, he's going to actually light it.
Oh, it's just a flesh wound.
Oh good, you're not actually dead?
Oh, I'm not dead yet.
Are you mostly dead?
Getting better.
Okay. Our next model is Sky. He's here to show off his newest creation, the all-purpose hat. This hat is made of durable wood, hand-carved by Scout himself. It doubles, well, more triples as a hat, flotation device, pressure cap, shield, melee weapon, and cereal bowl. But last and not least, it can always be used as firewood.
Next up, we have quite the entourage, Madame Escue's temporal entourage, to be specific. The Madame, Grand Arbiter, and William the intern who lives, despite his best efforts, are dressed to stop T-villains everywhere with the power of gunpowder green T-bomb. Costumes have been created by lady-in-waiting fashions. As you can see, Madame Escue looking quite ravishing in her red. The Arbiter looking as grand as always, representing himself so very well. And our intern, still alive, pretty awesome.
So I recently got hooked on a feeling because I met Star-Lord Steve. There we go. It's a steampunk look for saving the galaxy one steampunk at a time. Working on completing this costume, the steampunk Star-Lord costume, by the end of the year. All polygon boots, gaiters, guns, pants, and holsters were made, sewn, and riveted. Give him a hand, guys. Alright, next up we have Commander Cordelia Ross and Lieutenant Mortimer Roberts. Ooh. I love a person in uniform. Captain and First Officer of the Atlantean Foundation ship Sedna. Is that correct? Both are wearing Atlantean Foundation naval uniforms. Captain Ross is carrying a brass sextant and Lieutenant Roberts has a brass aether scope. Give them a hand. I would say, is it getting hot in here, but it's hot out here.
Ladies and gentlemen, next up we have Madame Macabre. When Madame Macabre is not undertaking, she is one of the head mistresses of the Junto Academy here at Gaslight Gathering. This breathtaking costume has machine appliques with gold accents and freshwater black and white pearls. Plus a skirt with a mermaid's tail, perfect for a late night stroll. Her underworldly look is pulled together with a little lace, a little bling, and her signature skulls. Don't forget her chapeau, a fabulous late 1800s antique beaver fur top hat. Woo! Every proper undertaker needs a good hat.
Now, a model from our sponsors. We have Boss Wench, who's located at patio room 3708. I hope you all wrote that down. Betty is wearing the new Regina coat and apron bustle. Ooh, transformation. Oh. And pirate corset. Corset is steel boned. All items made in a Los Angeles base shop. Oh my, I didn't realize it was that kind of show. Also, a black flirt skirt, trimmed in purple, and a purple petticoat. They also have a full complement of menswear items. Give her a hand, guys.
Next up, we have our good friend Steampunk Buddy crying. Okay, so we know he's a time traveler. Otherwise, how could he walk out of a cave after being dead for 3 days? Right? Why? It's because of his magnificent mechanical heart. Never stops beating. Bless you.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Buddy Craig!
We now have Molly Edison as Mary Poppins! As you all know, Mary Poppins is a Time Lord. This is her newest costume. She has a robin. She's got a spoonful of sugar. Now, does it really make the medicine go down? She also has measuring tape. I wonder how I measure up. sure how I'm supposed to stand to get measured by Mary Poppins. I'm hoping this is appropriate.
Ah, rather inclined to giggle? Don't push things away. Mary Poppins, practically perfect in everywhere.
Oh, well, I mean, we can't help that. Thank you.
Once again, give it up for the Coyote and the Roadrunner. Oh, the free Twinkies. Can't go wrong with the free Twinkie. No way! He got the free thing! How great! I wonder if it's going to be tasty. The free Twinkies seem to have worked. Thank you very much.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, before we continue, I am pleased to introduce a man whose scientific prowess and engineering skill has given Acme mail order products the unique reputation they've grown accustomed to. Here to show us Acme's latest product developments, head of Acme Research Laboratories in Seegerman's room, Dr. Ranker Lankenbach. Woo!
So, Doctor, what do you call this magnificent device?
One moment, please, while my assistant finishes its duties.
Oh, it's so hard to get good health these days.
It is indeed.
He looks like great health.
Good afternoon. My name is Dr. Ranker Lankenbach. Good afternoon. My name is Dr. Ranker Lankenbach. I am the head of Acme's Research Laboratory and Liability Rapprochement Center. This is my dissociate assistant, Professor Peevish Broodwallow. The buying public has always demanded a brand name that includes a high degree of quality, and here at Acme, we are full of it. We are the leading manufacturer of expressive signage. Our signs, cards, and emoticons communicate the interjected emotions and intellectual judgments of countless individuals every day, saving them the time and effort of displaying all of those facial expressions and freeing them from the burden of forming cohesive sentences out of an ever-widening array of incongruous words. And now, Acme Labs is proud to present the new and improved Acme BL9627R Portable Knockout Box. With remote control. The new BL9627R can be outfitted with many fine Acme accessories guaranteed to lure your unsuspecting victim in a wide variety of improbable situations. From the wide open spaces of a lonely desert highway to the noise and confusion of a crowded hotel courtyard. The BL 9627R will lure your prey and deliver a knockout punch. And of course, the Acme remote control allows your activation of the BL 9627R from a discreet distance. Once activated, the BL 9627R's patented spring-fly split-top doors burst open, and our Box-O-Matic uppercut piston delivers a lightning-fast knockout punch. The professor will now demonstrate the new Acme BL 9627R.
Did he come up?
As you can see, the BL 9627R performs with flawless precision. But of course, our best seller has always been the standard hardwood mallet. These simple yet effective tools provide maximum impactive force whether you are pounding a stake into the ground or delivering that memorable conclusion to a special someone. And they come in a variety of sizes. So remember, when you're in need of supplies for that ill-conceived contraption, think Acme, the company that holds you in the highest regard as long as you don't hold us liable.
I think you're great. I need help on Tuesdays. We're going rabbit hunting.
Duck season.
Rabbit season. Rabbit season. Duck season. Rabbit season. Hunt season. Bear season? Oh God, no. Alright, next up, we are getting back to the fashion with Baron von Herzelot, DDS. Although Baron is supporting his mechanical arm, it gives him the strength of 3 men to rip out that gnarly tooth hanging out of the front of your mouth. His thinking cap helps him formulate brilliant ideas and dastardly plots to eliminate tartar and bad breath. His goal is to remove decay from the modern world and return us to a cleaner, happier times. Created by the man right there, Bob Moss.
Even though I may seem quite cruel to bear, I am quite a softie. Chip Michael and Eddie Lewis are infamous lovebirds. Their very steamy romance began 35 years ago, and one of the ways they keep love strong is by dressing in coordinating outfits that proudly proclaim their coupledom. Today, Chip models the perfect suit for late summer heat, White linen is a go-to fabric for staying cool when Mother Nature is hot. And since Labor Day hasn't been invented yet, who's to stop him? He complements the linen with touches of copper, apricot, and green to flirt with the colors of his beloved wares. Topping it all off with a creamy white bowler, Chip is a man who knows how to keep his cool when the romance is hot. Now, he's taken. Eddie Louise wears a skirt, hat, and a flirty blouson of her own design. Nice pleats over her hips indicate just where she likes to be held. Tiny buttons up the back of the blouse ensure that her man must pay close attention. Chip and Eddie pull their ensembles together by anchoring them with a garden trellis design corset and center vest custom made by Yuli at Y Designs. In order to keep track of each other, they possess ether-induced heart status objectification devices. In this manner, they always know that the other is true. I hope that Chip is laced in tight for this next part. You see, the couple take marriage very seriously. So much so that they get remarried every 5 years. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is a marriage year. Edie could think of no better time to proclaim her love and ask her beloved to say once again, I do.
On March 1st, 1980, you had the audacity to kiss me on the neck without asking. But on November 16th of that same year, you made good by marrying me. And you have married me 7 times since then.
That's a lot of wedding dresses.
And all of the cake. And we haven't once had a formal proposal.
You never got on a martini? Aww.
In Victoria.
I love a steamy romance, and that is one steamy pair.
Our next participant, is Chief Inspector Lord Quagmire, portrayed by Michael Arrocho. Always sharply dressed, Lord Quagmire accessorizes his outfits by carrying an ATDR, or anti-time disruption rifle, which is also known as the Patriot. The Patriot is a long rifle with various styles and markings made handcrafted by Lord Quagmire himself. This remarkable weapon helps stop time travel violators on their tracks by disrupting any temporal portals. It is also fairly colorful in radiant blue, gold, and brown hues with touches of red so that it can match virtually any outfit Lord Quagmire wears. Stylish and functional, ladies. A more discreet weapon in the Inspector's left hand is the Inspector's left hand. Go figure. It is his left hand. The classy and sassy ray gun known as the Inspector's left hand has been created by Lady Quagmire, especially for her husband, to accommodate his unique left-handed shooting skills. It operates silently has a variety of settings and secret modes which only can be powered by Lord Quagmire. When not in use, it rests in a brown leather drop holder which was crafted by Lord Quagmire himself. Give it up for the Inspector!
Lord Quagmire. I'm here to introduce Lady Quagmire. The lovely Lady Quagmire looks stunning in her stunning trademark hues. Now, here she has the Vortex, a multi-purpose weapon she developed herself, which can disable unlawful time travel. Oh no, I'm good, don't point that at me. Ah! These people are so violent, I'm just really good at this weapon, I don't know if you're... Anyway, I'm fine. And lastly, she also has a temporal recognition device, or TRD, whenever there has been a disturbance. Although the TRD resembles a tabletop grandfather clock, this powerful device is actually one in the back and assists the operator in realigning and reorganizing time itself. Built and maintained by Lady Quagmire, the TRD is approved by the Society of Time Travelers for all levels of chronological realignment activity. Thank you, Lady Quagmire.
Because Acme is shameless, here's another shameless plug. New from Acme is the Acme rocket-powered skateboard. Elem's having trouble keeping up with that pesky road runner? This baby will help you run down dinner no matter how fast it is. Want to get big air? Just drive off a cliff and see what happens. Ready? Down he goes. Start. The Acme Rocket Power Skateboard. Let us come to join us.
Our next guest is Calico, Count of the Riverlands, a gentleman adventurer in an outfit suitable for an airship flight or for receptions in foreign lands. The vest and cincher are by Butterfly Frilly's Corsets, which is in the vendor hall, by the way. Yeah, support our artists.
And now, from the Aethersonic Engineering Laboratories of Acme and Company, Aethernetic Engineers for Her Majesty John J. Acme requires your kind attention to the presentation of his newest hyper-aerithic sono-ballistical personal transportation vehicle. The Ballistico, everybody! The Basilico was built by Curtis Carlson and Tony Quirk. Gentlemen, raise your hands. The lab coats are brave rocket engineers today. The Ballistico is worn by Curtis Carlson. Rocket engineers are Daniel Fernandez and Tony Quirk. Suitable for commuting between the country mansion and the townhouses, new generation of aerial transport is capable of retaining a velocity far in excess of that of any dirigible in existence. With its excessive rapidity and maneuverability, the Ballistico is extremely well suited for commuting to the continent or for afternoon tea, as well as any outdoor recreations. Leave your horse in the stables while you pursue your game of choice at speeds approaching the atmospheric acoustic propagational velocity. I don't know what that means. Please speak with one of our sales clerks regarding customized apparatus for pursuit and collection of flightless avians, particularly Roadrunner's Digestus. Additional equipment to allow landing is under development and can be preliminarily ordered at your approved Acme sales agency.
Oh gosh.
I'm sure it comes in a variety of colors and sizes. Go to acme.com today. So I believe our next guest is a very dapper fellow known as the Baron. I'm hoping he tells me what's good, because I don't know what's good these days.
This is what's good.
Oh my.
Not everybody can have a villain around, but this one is quite stylish to have around, because I have a secret weapon. And my secret weapon here is called the Edelweiss. Not to be confused with the Edelweiss, which is actually a flower found in the mountains. This has a very contour applicator. It vibrates at about 500 hertz, and yes, it hurts. And if anybody sees that wretched Colonel Weatherby, I have a few things to tell him. Good day to you all.
Good day, sir.
Our next guest is Sky Marshal Wilhelm Schultz. Armed with his sharp wit, a quick trigger finger, and his trusty fiddle canine blunderbuss with attached scope for increased accuracy, Sky Marshal Wilhelm Schultz has sworn to uphold law and justice and bring order to the wild, wild west. Ladies and gentlemen, Sky Marshal!
Up next is Chief Science Officer Jessica.
Woo! Yeah, Jessica!
Jessica is ready for any away mission. With her state-of-the-art Acme tricorder and miniature Acme ray gun, no life form will go undiscovered or unstunned with Acme custom tools for discerning Starfleet officers. Make it so! Earl Grey, tea, shots,
Joining me on the stage now is Captain Tobias Steele, the USMC, on exchange duty to the British Royal Navy Skyship Division on Mars. Here he is, sporting his weapon of a Colt M1889 sidearm and 1869 Martini Henry carbine. The best guns on Mars, you could say, taking out aliens and taking out the trash. Thank you, Captain Tobias Steele.
stage and looking as dashing as ever is Captain Seegerman, who acquired his parts from the back section of the Acme catalog. His arm assist is piston-driven to return his sharp aim and catch the wily Coyote. And if he ever needs a lift, you can see that he has cobbled together the necessary parts for steam-powered piston wings right there on his back. This time he should fly right over the cliffs of Endor. Captain Seegerman. Wait, what do you have in your hand there?
It's a falcon.
Oh, it's a Millennium Falcon.
What the heck is an aluminum falcon?
It's not aluminum. It's millennium. You know, like millennial.
I'm gonna have to shoot that thing.
Yes.
Next up, we have Christopher Hogue. Christopher is portraying a steampunk Star Wars X-Wing fighter pilot gear. He is wearing a full set of khaki industrial coveralls which he redyed at home. The Princess Leia would love to see him in this. He looks fantastic. He made his headgear from a cut-down baseball helmet which is covered in white leather and boasts a front plate from a Navy flight deck cranial helmet. Most impressive are his 1960s Soviet flight goggles. Comrade! The World War II U.S. Navy parachute harness. What army are you fighting for? The pilot's chest pack is made from a 1980s Chinese ammo chest rig and a toy Darth Vader chest box. Hey, give it up for Christopher RX-Wing pilot!
Next up is the steampunk gun slingers, portrayed by Veronique Chevalier. Attired to stop prey under conditions ranging from the Serengeti to Sin City. The gunslinger's character is Veronique's own invention. She sports goggles by PH Factor Studios. Her boots are by Demonica. Her holster wallet by Skin Graft Leather, and the remainder of her outfit are her own finds. And yes, that is her real hair. I get that question all the time too. Best of all, however, Veronique proudly brandishes the Little Death Ray, which enables any cosplay to easily seg into foreplay. Created by Thomas Wilford of Brute Force Studies, who is currently appearing as one of the judges in the infamous reality TV show Steampunk. Which, has anybody watched that?
Yes!
Come and tell me about it later, because I haven't watched it yet. Besides being a handsome and hefty piece of handpiece that works well when she's in any receptive holster, this rugged sidearm can also relax tired muscles on a long day on the prowl. For those who, I think I have to stop, guys. Bye. While this weapon will surely elicit murmurs of awe from your entire social circle, don't be surprised if your female friends take an especially sudden interest in letting off steam in private.
Next we have Rebecca Yusey. She's here today in her captain's attire. The air is thin up there, so her 2-in-1 top hat gas mask gets the job done. Her uniform, a 2-tiered skirt in maroon, is accented with her sonic gun, powered by a fairy violinist. Hey, cello, how are you? Rebecca's time-traveling backpack is made from a swimmer's flutter-board, an abacus, and 2 paper plates. Ingenious! Together with her husband, Matt, she created her modified Nerf gun. Rebecca Yusey. I see what you did there.
I think this next mention might be my favorite, which I don't know what that says about me. Next is Dr. Alchemical. He's here today with his alcoholist attire. The 24 bottles across his body are each affixed using various rings, hooks, and snaps. You know, I'm a little parched, by the way. All leather was created by the doctor himself in his garage workshop. Ooh, nice.
Which one can I have?
That is indeed alcohol. As the doctor of an airship, he is ready to assist with the cure for whatever ails you. Give him a round of applause.
Oh boy, my inner nerd is really tickling right now. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Dude Vader! Portrayed by Christopher Cannell, Dude Vader's entire outfit is made out of Star Wars kids' toys, which he used to replace his 3 missing limbs. Hey, eat your heart out, Christian. As he sits on the beach in retirement contemplating the bright side of the Force, he carries his Acme Force Enhancer fist, made from a gigantic rubber hand. Star Wars wrist bandana, aircraft gears, and top secret Roadrunner stunning smoke. Yes! This weapon emits a gas which will immobilize a Roadrunner so he can be captured once and for all by Dude Vader's death grip. Dude Vader down! I think we got to give him a round of applause, get him back up. I know you're tired, it's okay, Vader. Party on, party on.
That way.
Come with me, if you want to live.
Oh, that's so nice of him, walking people across the street.
Stop.
All right.
Thank you.
We're going to make sure he gets safely to the other side of that road. Just like that chicken. Oh, wait, we ate that. Never mind, no cannibalism going on here. Here is Corey Doyle, to prove that a properly dressed gentleman needs no gadgets. His entire ensemble is original works designed and made by him. Oh. The piece is part of his forthcoming menswear collection, and underneath... Ooh. Are you going to...
That kind of show, huh?
Yeah, well, it was earlier, too. The waistcoat and trousers were made from stage kilts bought at the San Francisco Opera Wardrobe Sale. Notice the plaids from waistcoat to trousers match. That's hard to do, guys. Corey won the annual Steampunk Chronicle Reader's Choice Award for Best Dressed Male in 2014, and I would be surprised if he didn't win it again.
And one last time, we have an Acme commercial for you. Ladies and gentlemen, please witness the Acne Cactus costume, able to confuse and distract any red Roadrunner. Too bad that one's blue. He's getting wrapped up. Oh, those stickers. Down he goes. Ladies and gentlemen, Acme makes great costumes and poor life decisions.
Tired of constantly evading the trap set by Wile E. Coyote, the Roadrunner, pictured here. Thank you, Nikolai. Assist from Nikolai. Has decided to make his own purchase from the Acme catalog. Presenting Rent-A-Thug, Bodyguard Solutions by Acme. These beauties guarantee the purchaser and a lot of time of peaceful protection from any personal nuisance. Here are two of Acme's top-of-the-line Rent-A-Thugs. Presenting the Acme Robot Personal Protection Unit. Solid steel design offers the purchasers defense against falling objects, missile projections, and can accomplish any shielding measures needed. He stands almost 8 feet tall. Outfitted with Acme Gatling gun and saw blade technologies, this fully functional robot is prepared for most situations. And that's not all!
Well, wait, there's more!
And I want to make sure your protection collection is complete with Acme's Rent-A-Thug Pepper! Notice this model's handy Acme portable anvil device. Used as a first strike measure, it prevents future onslaught. Mobility is the word of the day with this outfit. Pepper's clothing includes durable boots for running, kicking, and boxing. Comfortable pants with suspenders for no fear of droppage while performing necessary defensive maneuvers. Noticeable arm cover with skulls to warn potential attackers that she means business and gets paid to put you in the hurt locker. Completing the ensemble, she wears a jaunty bowler hat to protect her eyes from harmful UV rays, and of course, it's best to keep it professional. Ladies and gentlemen, Acme's Bodyguard Solutions have been presented by John and Sabrina Floyd. Pepper, get off my stage. You get off my stage.
You're marvelous, I love
Get
you.
out of here!
No,
Oh, honey.
She's the running leader like
Oh, no.
Robot's blade is spinning. Oh no.
I will hire him.
I need a shave.
Never.
I need a shave right here, right here. Oh God, oh God, it's got me. Oh, you got me.
So once again, this is Nicolai de la Muerte.
Hello, hello. for this evil riot.
We were your anti-discrimination. We want to thank Lisa Vaca for putting this whole thing together. So, give it a round of applause for Lisa, guys. And of course, huge thank you to Anastasia for putting together the convention. And finally, thank you to all of our models. We're going to bring up on stage for a group photo, and then after, you can take personal photos over there. So get your cameras out, because we're going to bring everybody on stage. Woo! In a nice and orderly fashion, please. Please walk. Please keep your arms and feet inside the building. All your exits are all located here, and here, and here, and here, and here. Well, basically, we're outside, so hopefully you don't need to exit the outside.
Come on, come on. Fill in, tall in the back, small in the front.
Can I get all the models from the fashion show on the stage, please? Or down front.
Take it easy, or you have a seat.